Like you can't make a payment for a 1,000th of a penny using stables because the gas to make that transaction is like orders of magnitude greater than the actual value being transferred. On Lightning, you can. If you wanted to send someone, a couple Satoshis, you can do that. And a couple Satoshis is like a tiny fraction of a penny. So this payment system, I think it's the best one out there. Like if you're just trying to make payments, I think it's the best one. And it's also free. It's basically free. Like the fees that you pay to send a couple of Satoshis are going to be a couple of Satoshis, like barely. Okay. We're talking about free, instantaneous settlement payments globally with no intermediary, non-custodial. That is a seed change when it comes to payments. And being able to build on top of this Lightning network, oh man, super cool. That's what we're going to get into.
Nobody in the middle taking a cut. Look, this isn't some far-off sci-fi dream. It's happening right now. And it's all being built on two different but perfectly matched protocols. The best way to think about them is like Lego blocks for a whole new web. A web built around direct value, not, sucking up all your data. So let's start with that first block, Nost. This is
Nostr.
the communication piece of the puzzle. It's all about who you are online, your data, and how we talk to each other. Now, the key thing to get here is that Nostr is a protocol, not a platform like Twitter or Facebook.
So I see in the chat, Nolan, it's a weird name. So Nostr stands for Notes and Other Stuff Through Relays. Nostr. What we've got to do to learn this is I'm going to put together a whole course on Nostr and Lightning, but it's really about the semantics. It's about the individual terms. Like we've got to know what a relay is. We've got to know what events are. We've got to know what NIPs are. We've got to know what schnorr is. Like all of these terms that I just mentioned, those are really important terms for this Nostr and Lightning ecosystem. Up until Saturday, they didn't know what any of those were. So I'm going to be learning this right along with you guys, and I'm going to create all of the educational material for us to master this because this stuff is super cool.
Your identity isn't some account you sign up for. Nope. It's a cryptographic key that only you control. What does that mean? It means you can't be banned. You can't be deplatformed because your identity doesn't live on some company's server. You own it. End of story. And this right here, this shows you the...
Did you guys hear that? That's super important. So you own your identity on chain, on Lightning, on Nostr. And some of the first stuff that was built on Nostr is decentralized social media. So think about how cool that is. You can post and you cannot be censored. So really, really cool. And also, if people engage with your content, they can pay you in Satoshis, no middlemen. So really, really powerful.
You can't be
Right.
banned.
You can't be banned.
Deplatformed because your identity doesn't live on some company's server. You own
Right.
it. End of
Right.
story. And this right here, this shows you the massive difference. In the old web, the platforms own everything. Your identity, your data, they set all the rules. But on the Nostr web, you control your identity with your key. Your data is portable. You are in charge. It's a complete flip, a fundamental shift in power from the platform right back to the user. So how does it actually work? It's almost as simple as sending a digital postcard. You write your message, which the techies call an event, but it can be anything, a post, an article, whatever.
Yeah. So that means that you can build literally anything. It doesn't have to be a social media platform. It could be a video game. It could be a bank. It could be, you name it, anything. So really, really cool.
Then you sign it with your private key. That's what proves it's really from you. This creates a unique ID, kind of like a postmark or a stamp. And then you just send it out to the network of relays. Think of them like decentralized post offices, and boom, anyone can see it.
So when you get onto Nostr and you start taking a look at some of the social media apps on Nostr, they have relays, which are kind of like channels or servers. And remember, I'm still getting used to this stuff. The terminology is brand new for me too. But some of these relays, man, the content on there is super cool, like really, really cool stuff.